Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Scorpio. So, Scorpio, I'm doing your reading as usual with my old trusty friend, my tarot deck. So, the cards that you'll see are from this deck. And so, it's very special actually to do your reading right after the solar eclipse in Scorpio that happened yesterday. So, it's no surprise to me really to see the message that I'm seeing and to see, three cards that were very highlighted yesterday in the collective reading for the solar eclipse. So we are beginning with this huge message of an ending, this closure that came up very specifically, especially in the extended for the collective. But here it's coming through for you, and I want to say, maybe even more intense for you, Scorpio, because if you have Scorpio in your birth chart, this eclipse that happened yesterday, it is obviously activating a lot of transformations in you in a more personal level. So I feel like the ending that is happening in your life, Scorpio, has to do with a major release, a release of some sort of wound or some sort of like a sting or something that was maybe you were aware of this thing that was bothering you, that was causing trauma, that was causing fear, that was causing some sort of discomfort. Because I feel like you are incredibly courageous. And I want to say, like, you are so deserving of all of the applause and all of the praises and all of the rewards that are coming from ending this cycle. And it feels like maybe you are ending something physically in terms of a job, maybe you're leaving a job, maybe you are, finishing a project, because there is this conclusion that is, right here at the first card. Because the Emperor card came in the extended for the collective. We saw the Empress coming in the first part here on YouTube for the collective yesterday, but the Emperor came in the extended for the collective. And it was talking about this conclusion, this wrapping up of a project, this, it's like literally concluding some sort of hands-on type of work. Because yesterday, both the Empress and the Emperor were talking about this collective effort with a lot of like hands-on work. Perhaps, a team or a group or some sort of community that was working with you. You were part of this group working for some sort of collective benefit, collective goal, or communal goal or objective, right? And the way that I saw this was visually, a lot of people planting seeds at the same time. But in this card, the Emperor, here comes the reward. Here comes all of the results from the planting. And so I feel like, yes, we had the solar eclipse, which is, a new moon, much bigger or much more potent. And so new moons are supposed for sowing seeds. But I want to say that you, Scorpio, are actually collecting rewards from something that you have been planting or that you had planted in the past. And with this wrapping up of this huge cycle, I feel like there are honors that are coming your way. Because it's not just that you are ending something and, having or finding closure, which is coming here also, but it's like there is something practically in your life in terms of maybe work, career, professional goals, projects, or whatever you dedicate yourself in your wake state. But this is talking about how this finishing up of this project is coming with honors because it is the Emperor. So it's like the highest level of honors and praise and recognition and reward, you see? And I feel like the biggest recognition, the biggest reward, it could be, financial rewards. It could be more clients, although I feel like it's more like finishing, really, instead of beginning something new. Although the new beginning is here right at the end. But before you receive the new beginning, I feel like there is this realization, Scorpio, that your biggest prize is releasing the pain, releasing the wound with the Three of Swords. So what I saw here was literally like, somebody removing a splinter. And this is like the biggest relief. Perhaps finishing up this project, or delivering whatever work you had to deliver, or like literally wrap up a big cycle in your life, Scorpio, feels like a huge purging, a huge release. It's like this I want to say spiritual cleansing, because to me the swords today are coming through as like maybe wounds that were not necessarily in your physical body, but more maybe in your mental aspect, or I want to say in your spiritual body. So it's like that type of thing that is so buried in your subconscious that it's only when it's like when you come to this final point, this moment of like real end, that you realize that there was this wound that was accompanying you, or there was this splinter that was causing you to feel uneasy, or just uncomfortable. And so I feel like the praises that you are receiving, Scorpio, beyond your own sensation that you are releasing, there is, with the Five of Pentacles, this, again, this perception, this clear perception that this ending, beyond what everyone else is seeing, because I feel like this is, you are being recognized, perhaps even publicly, or by the group that you have been working with. It's like maybe you were the leader, right? It's like you are in this highest position, so you are being seen. But I feel like, as I said, the biggest reward is your own sense of self release from what was bothering you. But here it's like this complete surrender. What I'm seeing here with the Five of Pentacles, it's actually, the last pose in yoga classes, when you just release your body to the ground, Shavasana. It's like, it's like the end of the class, in a sense. You have done all of the work. You were working not only your physical body in terms, just using the yoga class as an example. You have done the physical work, the physical labor. You were doing all of the asanas, but there was also the spiritual work that is embedded in that work, you see? And when the class wraps up and comes to the end, it's like, this is the moment that your body is, laid on the ground, and you are completely surrendered to that moment. It's like I feel like this is the reason why, to you, the biggest reward, it's not the compliments that you might receive when this is done, but it's more so the clear perception that something is being purged, that your spirit is being cleansed, that you are surrendering to something that is incredibly powerful, I want to say. And yes, this solar eclipse that happened yesterday in your sign might have everything to do with it, because we have the moon, which also came through yesterday. And so this whatever this ending represents for you, Scorpio, that is bringing you this major cleansing, purging, releasing, and that you are receiving big honors. It's like, whether these honors are from colleagues, from coworkers, from clients, from those who see your physical accomplishments, who see, how well you delivered that job or how well you conducted yourself in this project. But I feel like there's also, praises coming from spirit because of the Three of Swords. It's like it's been an incredible work. And so this surrender that I'm seeing here, it's like you are really, it's like your physical body is surrendering to this power that is greater than just your physical body. It's like the mysteries of the universe. This is how the moon is coming through. The mysteries of the universe are releasing you, are there with you, are praising you as well, are giving you the rewards. And the rewards that these mysterious powers, it's like they are literally contributing to your release, to your relief, because it is intensifying it. What maybe you felt like it was obvious to you, or maybe the source of the hurt, because the Three of Swords, it's like you knew where the splinter of the Three of Swords was. This was in your awareness, I want to say. But when you do surrender yourself to this power that feels like other, or that feels higher, because it is talking about this astrological moment that is like this, well, eclipses bring the speeding up of especially the big transformation that is occurring in your life right now, this clear ending that is happening. And so with the Nine of Swords here, I feel like whatever you thought was something that you knew about, that you were completely aware about, but still it was hurting because you didn't know really how to release it. But now that it's being released, it's like there is this major, sigh. It's almost like, thank God. But with the Nine of Swords, I feel like the cleansing is far greater, because it's like the moment that this splinter that you were aware of is removed, I feel like it's unlocking so many more fears and traumas and insecurities and everything that was, it's almost like, this is like a cork that was, preventing all of this to be purged. And now that this first splinter is out, because the moon is also there, it's like, it's not only your physical body that is there surrendered, but I feel like you are so clear. It's like you are clear of these other powers that are in motion, that are affecting you, that are alleviating you, that are bringing this purge. Because this is what is just, it's like it's amplifying something that you thought was very simple, was very small, or maybe it could be complex in itself, but it was like you thought it was one thing, you see? But then everything comes out. It's almost like, the image that I'm seeing is a little bit gross, so I'm really reluctant to share, but it's like, I don't want to share it, but it's like popping how to say, like, oh my God, I have splinter in my mind, so I can't think of it. But when you have like oh God, teenagers have them so much because of the hormones, and you know what I mean, right? So it's like that. It's like popping something that releases the weird part, the nasty part that was there. You see what I mean, right? Okay, so I didn't want to have that image in my mind, but that's what came through. So after this release comes in a major way, the Wheel of Fortune comes in to bring this closure, because this card was also in the extended for the collective, and it was talking about the lid that was closing once and for all, you know, indefinite, the well that was containing all of the nasty things, all of the fears, all of the creepy crawling creatures that were hidden in the darkness. And then, you know, because of this eclipse, they came to the surface, they came to light. But now this is acting as this conclusion. This is happening, and that's the reason why I'm saying it's happening both in a physical way, professional, material, human way. Perhaps we're talking about you ending a cycle of dealing with illness, something in your body that was not functioning right. And so here, this Wheel of Fortune is talking about this new beginning, because the ending is the start of a new beginning. So when you wrap up this in a practical sense, that is bringing you the biggest reward perhaps that you have ever felt. You know, maybe not only in the financial, monetary way, or, you know, just the recognition itself, but mainly, as I said, the spiritual aspect, because the moon is here. But this Wheel of Fortune is talking about it's almost like the same motion. When something ends, it is giving space to a new beginning. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning is clearly here. So when this amplification of the purge happens in a way that you are allowing it because you are completely surrendered, you see, it's like in your body, you're holding this new beginning. Because this Ace of Pentacles is right here in the center of your beingness, in the center of your body. And even though we don't have any Cups card, I am sensing like this seed of the new beginning is planted in your heart, which is interesting because it's now tying back to the image that I saw yesterday in the collective reading for the solar eclipse, that was talking about, you know, with the Empress in the first part and then the Emperor in the second part, was talking about a collective effort to plant seeds, right, for this new beginning to benefit everyone involved. And so by finishing something, I feel like whatever you start next, it is going to bring you a major sense of like this sense of stability, this sense of security in self. It's like this confidence, but it's more than that. It's like this strength of beingness, this axis that you're holding within yourself, and that you know that within you, you are carrying the seed of the new beginning. And so you see here that this 5 is, you know, here also. So I feel like this Wheel of Fortune it's like the new beginning is at the center of the Wheel of Fortune. That's the reason why when this ends, it gives way for you to incorporate, to embody, and to feel, because I feel like your perception is very clear. It's like you are very in tune, maybe with the moon cycles, maybe with the astrology, maybe with just your intuitive side, right? It's like your intuitive antenna is completely awake. And so you are, if you were uneasy, if you were uncomfortable, when this is released from your body, there is this sense of lightness of being, is what I'm hearing right now, because you are in alignment with the Wheel of Fortune that is going to highlight to you where is the seed of this new beginning. But this is only perceivable for you, Scorpio, once you notice that it's like it's all right to receive the rewards, whether they are, you know, your own conscious awareness of everything that is being released from you. But also, I want to say, receive the recognition, receive the rewards, the financial rewards, the applause, the praises, the compliments. Accept it, because it's part of this conclusion, you see? It's like, do not become self-conscious about it. I don't feel like you are, but maybe it's just something that you're thinking about. But I feel like you're so surrendered, you're so in tune, you're so aligned with your purpose, with your mission, with why you came here to earth with this physical body. And so you know that you are carrying the seed within you. And so now's the time to plant this seed, but first you had to end that cycle. And that is very, very clear. So I feel like this solar eclipse for you, it's just bringing things to the forefront of your mind, to the to your awareness, which is incredibly empowering and bringing you to your center, bringing you to your purpose. But I'm going to pull more cards to see where this new beginning is leading you to. And also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you, and you can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.